this NASA program. That's very interesting. This is Jupiter.
Ten hours.
Ultimately, it will
That's Jupiter.
Dude,
how did you do that?
Yeah, I think the surface is like a.
How did you do that? You have to
cloud
press
top. And
desktop.
that's all we've ever seen is a cloud
Go back.
top.
and
It's always very
one of
nice.
two things.
Yes. And our spacecraft can see
Okay, got it.
sense,
So,
below the
you have
cloud
to
top.
close
So that's
out.
what they're trying to understand.
However,
So, yeah,
this
this is very
Oh yeah, this is
well,
Yeah.
it's possible. If you fail to deliver,
so the whole
like
spacecraft to do the site
delivery failures either mean the mission will be
Interesting. Saturn was probably
I would say I was scheduled to deliver an instrument and I didn't deliver on time, or I had a problem and I couldn't deliver it and needed another.
Yeah, use this
Either nothing had flown,
here. Looking at a rocket
that
ship
instrument
and blasting.
Oh,
do you pass 15 minutes?
so that happened with Insight.
I passed 15.
Insight has a seismometer that they want to put on the surface of Mars. That seismometer
44
had
seconds.
a problem and they couldn't deliver it on launch day. The whole mission got delayed because the seismometer was that important.
In here. You should have made a vlog.
No, this is the next mission.
Oh, the next mission.
Insight.
Inside. Okay, I was. That's inside.
Insight. Yes. Okay, so what?
Yeah,
So that's what they're flying.
it's in there.
It was called something else. It was called something else.
Let's start recording.
What's up, guys?
Happening. We don't. This is new to us.
Yeah, a lot more stuff here. Yeah.
Oh, I want to sit down. Yeah.
The way it works is make it as simple as possible. You go to a web browser and you go to eyes.nasa.gov right here. When you go to that website, this is the website, right? This is me. You send me an email, I'll answer.
We're at this place here.
But we have eyes on the Earth, eyes on the solar system, and eyes on exoplanets. But the most important button is this blue one. If you don't press this button, you aren't going to get anything. You press this button, you download and you install this like you would any other application. Microsoft Word, a video game, install it. When you're successful installing it, it's not hard, you're going to get that icon on your desktop. You see that icon? You got it. You double click it, and now it's like opening up a 4-level video game. You got the Earth, you got the solar system, the simple and advanced version, and you got the exoplanets. Exoplanets means you can go and look at every planet, every one of the over 3,000 planets that have been discovered and confirmed around other stars. They're all in there. You can go and visit them all. It'll take you a while. You can, with eyes on the Earth, you can look at the Earth, look at the temperature, pollution, everything from
Yes.
now back 10 years. Or the solar system, which I'm going to show you.
Did you hear that?
And
That's an
I would say stay
application
away
you
from
can
the simple
download
version,
onto
because
your
once you
tablet
watch
so
my
you can look
demo,
at any of the
thank you
planets
very
and
much.
stars when you're at
Once you
home.
watch my demo, you're advanced. Okay? Okay, now, I'm going to click on advanced, and away we go.
Closer.
This is a live demonstration. Everything you're going to see me do here, you can replicate at home on your computer. We ask you to go full screen because it just looks a lot better on your full screen. And this looks like a basic diagram of space, with a very, very big exception. We've turned your mouse into a virtual camera that you can put this camera anywhere, inside or outside the solar system, from 1950 to 2050. And I'm not exaggerating. 2050, and I'm not exaggerating. So I'm going to prove some of that to you. So here's the little camera. So I'm going to scroll the scroll wheel in and out. You can see you can move in and out, right?
Holy snap.
If I want to put it here on the podium, and if I click and drag,
Holy snap.
you notice, ooh, look at the solar system's flat. It's like a pizza. It's big. right? Move around like this. Get the idea? Now, you get bored really quick if this is all you could do. Well, there's more. For example, I could change time. I can go forward in time. Right? I can go back in time. All the way to 2050 or 1950 to watch JPL's first spacecraft, Explorer 1, if you like. All the way into the future and watch Europa Clipper, which is going to launch in 2026.
Yeah, I'm also here with my brother.
You get to pick what you want to watch and where you want to watch it from. So I'm going to say now,
He's been and
I'm going to go, all right, anything with a label in any of our products
My brother
is
he's
live.
gonna be making
If you
his
double click on a
channel,
label,
so, yeah.
you now focus the camera. It becomes the
Show you
target.
that.
See the current target? Right now it's the inner solar system, so you're going around the sun. But if I make the target Mars, we're now going to put the camera on Mars just by clicking on it. Now I'm at Mars. I'm exploring Mars. And I can look at the spacecraft Maven. Ooh, Maven's near the North Pole. Let's click on Maven. So now we're at Maven, and we're looking at the North Pole. And by the way, I'm going to go to Visual Controls. I want to put on a higher quality version of Mars. You'll see this clean up. This will look better, okay? You see it's moving. That's how fast it's moving, and that is precisely where it is on May 21st at 10:30 in the morning. Now, 10:32 and 48 seconds. Okay? So if I'm here, I'm just going to scroll back. I'm scrolling back. Let's pull back a little bit. Let's go to Phobos. I love Phobos. It's one of the oddest looking moons around. If you're at Phobos and you're looking back at Mars, looks pretty cool. There's Valles Marineris. That's cool looking, right? Scroll in and out of Phobos. That's what it would look like if you're there. Now we have another feature here I'm going to show you. See under Visual Controls is View in 3D. So if I click this button, View in 3D, you now can see it in 3D. Oh, but you don't have any 3D glasses. I can fix that. Okay? So I'm going to hand these out.
Pause
In
it.
fact, I'm going to ask my helper again to help me, if she would. I just want to demonstrate how to fold them. Make sure you fold them so that the NASA logo is on the outside. All right? If you don't, it won't work. So you want to hand those to folks. Grab a pair of glasses. Try not to touch the lenses. And you will be able to see this very quickly. Okay? In fact, what I'll do is get a couple people helping you.
Okay, so guys, we're gonna put 3D on glasses, so we're gonna put them on the camera. We're gonna see it, yeah, we're gonna see it back over.
Help her out.
So it's in 3 right now, and it's like blinding.
You want to, there's some more up here. Someone in the back wants to
I'm
come
gonna
up.
get the
and grab
glasses
these. Now,
right now.
as you're going to see when you put your glasses on, it really is a 3D effect. If you're, that thing should look like it's coming out of the screen, right? Now this is Phobos at Mars.
There.
See all the way around,
It
in
works.
and out. But now I'm going to fly you from Mars. I'm going to take you on a little trip, 12.8 billion miles from Earth.
All right.
This is close.
We're gonna put our
Okay?
glasses on.
This 100 million. This one here, check it out. We're going to Voyager 1, exactly where it is now. And we're going to look back. There's the solar system from Voyager 1. Now we talked to, need more? Thank you, by the way, for doing that. We talk to this every day. At the end of this boom is a magnetometer, but you got to be careful because it's kind of rude. It sticks out and pokes people. That's sticking out of the screen a little bit there. Thank you, man, very much.
Oh,
Thank you.
dude, we did it.
Doing that. Okay, you can see that that works. You're welcome. Now watch. I can look around in 3D. I look back at the solar system. That's 12.8 billion miles. It takes 18 and a half hours for a signal to get there. Okay? And we still talk to it every day. I'm going to go ahead and find Saturn.
Yeah, I'm recording.
Where'd Saturn go? Let's get close. Let's go to Jupiter. At Jupiter, we've got a spacecraft exploring called Juno. In fact, there's Juno right over there. Actually, where Juno really is right here. Double click on Juno. See it? And there's, if you're at Juno, that's how far it would be from Jupiter right now. It's kind of how it would look. All right? Get the idea? Now I'm going to go out here.
Dude, it looks 3D.
I want to take you to Saturn because there's a couple things at Saturn
My
that are kind of
glasses
fun.
go.
So first of all, at Saturn, we have a spacecraft called Cassini that's near the end of its mission. The spacecraft right here. And if you were at Cassini right now, looking down, this is what Saturn would look, how it would look to you. Isn't
Can you
that cool
put the
looking?
other glass thing?
That's how big it would look.
Other handle
You do
on
not
here.
mess with size or scale, or everything is in its proper location. And if you want to see what it would really look like, we've got this little camera button. Okay?
Here.
So, oh, turn off those lines.
Put in here.
Now, what I'm going to do, go ahead and take your glasses off and put those in your pocket. You now own a pair of NASA 3D glasses. I should say, you, by the way, you purchased those glasses when you paid your taxes, and I thank you for that, by the way. In fact, you own the software. These spacecraft, if you think about it for a minute, you're part owner in that dude. You can go right along with it, you can check it out anytime you want. That's why we did this, right? You have a stake in these missions. But on the 15th of September, boom, we're sending it into Saturn, all right? It's running out of fuel, we don't want it to hit and sell it this night. You may ask why.
Huh? No, we can't
So,
switch our camera.
before I take you to install this, here's a short pop culture quiz.
We have to stop the video.
Okay? There's a moon of Saturn that some people says looks like a character in a science fiction movie. Does anybody want to take a guess? Yes. This young man said the Death Star. So please don't leave here and say that someone from JPL told you the Death Star is orbiting Saturn.
To show
The Death Star is not orbiting Saturn.
switch cameras.
It's in a galaxy far, far away. It's not here. Okay, so this is Mimas. And by the way, that's how it. If you want to see exactly how it look more like this right now. All those stars you see in the background.
I see your
Planned
white
to be a lot more. We can only do about 2,500 at a time because it would bog down the engine. But those are being rendered. Those are 3D objects. They're in space. They're at the right location, the correct brightness and relative color. Yeah, he says, I don't believe it. Well, I'm going to show you what I mean. Every one of those stars is in its proper 3D position. Okay? All right, so let me go back and I'm going to go home. I'm going to put the lighting back to shadow lighting. Turn on my lines.
I want to go somewhere else.
Okay, everything back. Now, here we are. Let's do something fun. Let's go to Earth. We're all familiar with the constellations, right? It's kind of fun to do this. And here's the Earth. Let me turn on. So to turn on the constellations, you go to Visual Controls, Constellations. You add it to the mix.
I'm going to
Okay.
play for a little bit.
Looks busy, that's okay.
Sure.
What I'm looking for, help me find Orion's, the constellation Orion. You see it call out. It's Hercules, Northern Hemisphere.
Alright guys, this is probably going
I
to be
should
a
know where
part
it is
2.
by now.
So I might end this video, then we're going to make a part 2. So, yeah.
Is it behind the sun? Or?
And
There it
see
is,
you
all
later.
right.
Next
Okay,
video is coming up
here's
today,
Orion.
very
I'm gonna
soon,
try
so
to
get ready for that.